Motivation is the invisible inner force that drives human behavior, decisions, and actions. It is the reason a person wakes up early with energy, works late despite exhaustion, and continues moving forward even when results are not immediately visible. Motivation is not something magical or rare, it exists in every human being, but its strength varies depending on mindset, purpose, environment, and experiences. At its core, motivation answers one simple but powerful question: why do I want to do this? When that why is strong, people find ways to act. When it is weak or unclear, even simple tasks feel heavy and difficult. Motivation is what converts thoughts into action and dreams into reality. In real life, motivation plays a crucial role in shaping careers, relationships, health, and personal growth. A motivated person does not wait for perfect conditions, instead, they adapt to circumstances and move forward with what they have. For example, two people may start their careers at the same position with the same salary and skills. Over time, one person keeps learning, improving, and taking responsibility, while the other remains comfortable and avoids challenges. After a few years, their growth levels are completely different. This difference is not due to intelligence or luck, but because one stayed motivated to improve while the other did not. Motivation acts as a multiplier for effort, turning ordinary actions into extraordinary results. Motivation can come from internal or external sources, but the strongest and most long-lasting motivation always comes from within. Internal motivation arises when a person genuinely enjoys the process or finds meaning in what they do. For instance, a person who loves teaching does not feel tired explaining concepts repeatedly because the joy comes from helping others learn. Similarly, someone who loves fitness exercises not only for appearance but for energy and health will continue even without praise. External motivation, on the other hand, depends on rewards like money, appreciation, fear, or pressure. While this type of motivation can push people temporarily, it often fades once the reward disappears. Many people lose interest in their goals because they rely only on external motivation instead of developing inner purpose. One of the biggest misunderstandings about motivation is that people believe they must feel motivated before taking action. In reality, motivation often comes after action, not before it. Waiting to feel motivated is one of the main reasons people procrastinate and remain stuck. Successful individuals understand that discipline is more reliable than motivation. They act even when they don't feel like it. For example, a student preparing for competitive exams may not feel motivated every day, but by following a fixed routine and studying consistently, confidence and motivation slowly increase. Over time, discipline creates results, and results create motivation. This cycle explains why small daily actions are more powerful than occasional bursts of inspiration. From a psychological perspective, motivation is deeply connected to how the brain works. The brain releases a chemical called dopamine when we achieve something or make progress toward a goal. This is why completing small tasks feels satisfying and encourages us to continue. Large goals often feel overwhelming because the reward seems too far away. That is why people lose motivation quickly when they focus only on big outcomes like success, money, or fame. Breaking goals into smaller steps helps the brain experience frequent wins, which keeps motivation alive. For example, instead of aiming to become successful, a person who focuses on learning one skill at a time and improving daily is more likely to stay motivated and consistent. Real-world examples clearly show the power of motivation. Many successful individuals faced repeated failures, rejection, and hardship before achieving recognition. Elon Musk experienced multiple business failures and was once on the verge of bankruptcy, yet his motivation came from a larger purpose of advancing humanity through technology. Similarly, MS Dhoni came from a simple background and worked as a ticket collector before becoming one of the most successful cricket captains in the world. His journey was driven by passion, patience, and inner motivation rather than instant rewards. Even beyond famous personalities, everyday examples are equally powerful. A worker studying late at night after a long shift, a parent sacrificing comfort for their children's education, or a student preparing quietly without support all show how motivation fuels real change. Motivation often weakens due to unrealistic expectations, constant comparison with others, negative surroundings, and lack of clarity. Social media has increased this problem by showing only the success part of people's lives, making others feel inadequate and demotivated. When individuals compare their beginning with someone else's middle or end, motivation naturally declines. Another major reason motivation dies is the fear of failure. Many people stop trying not because they cannot succeed, but because they are afraid of failing and being judged. Understanding that failure is a part of growth helps remove this fear and restores motivation. Every failure carries lessons, and those lessons shape future success. Building strong and lasting motivation requires self-awareness and consistent effort. A person must clearly understand their purpose and what truly matters to them. When goals are connected to personal values and long-term vision, motivation becomes stronger. For instance, learning a skill just for money may not last, but learning it to gain independence, confidence, or stability creates deeper motivation. Environment also plays a critical role. Being surrounded by positive, growth-oriented people increases motivation, while constant negativity drains energy. Simple habits like reading inspiring stories, limiting distractions, and maintaining a routine can significantly improve motivational levels. During difficult times, motivation is tested the most. Life does not always move according to plans, and setbacks are unavoidable. In such moments, motivation does not mean feeling happy or confident, it means choosing not to give up. Remembering past struggles, personal growth, and the reason one started can reignite motivation. Tough situations either break a person or build them, depending on mindset. People who continue despite pain, uncertainty, and slow progress develop resilience, which becomes a powerful source of motivation in itself. Ultimately, motivation is not a gift given to a few lucky people. It is a skill that can be developed with awareness, discipline, and consistency. Just like physical strength grows through regular exercise, motivation grows through repeated action and positive thinking. When a person learns to act without waiting for perfect motivation, they gain control over their life. Motivation transforms ordinary individuals into disciplined achievers and turns silent effort into visible success. Life changes when a person decides to move forward every day, even when no one is watching, no one is encouraging, and no immediate reward is visible. That decision, repeated daily, is the true power of motivation.